Laura Gutierrez, head coach Taylor Wagner, Mason Rowland with us. 66-57 final in the quarterfinals of the RMAC Tournament. Coach, as always, start with you. Just your thoughts on tonight's game.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations to Pueblo. They came out, played a great defensive game, and they did not want their season to end, and they showed it on every possession. So, you know, I'm happy for them. And, you know, Jalen, one of their assistants, played for us. And, you know, I was a teammate with their head coach for 1 year, and I'm happy for them. They came out and they earned it. So good luck to them the rest of the way.
Mason, for you, you finished with a team-high 18 points tonight. They play a really physical and high-energy style of defense. Just talk about that matchup for you guys offensively.
I just think we were a little soft tonight, and it showed a little bit, but we just needed to get out and play, and I think in moments we did, but other times we just didn't. But we just need to be ready when the next game comes, be more physical than the team against us.
Laura, for you, you know, senior night earlier this week, now the RMAC tournament. You guys obviously are hoping, unsure, but hoping that there's more games to come in the NCAA tournament. As a fifth-year player, just talk about your mindset during this postseason.
I mean, nothing's guaranteed, so obviously, like, any game could be my last game, so definitely just going out there and leaving it out on the court whenever I get the chance.
All right, questions?
I'd say, obviously, Coach, they're a physical team out front, inside. You knew that. You played them twice, but it's just like they took it up one more notch, and your kids just couldn't get an open look, couldn't shake free. What all were you trying to do to counteract
Well,
that?
I mean, they did a great job on every set we ran. And at this year, every team knows what everybody's going to do. You've got to have playmakers, and you've got to be able to make plays on the offensive side. And, you know, we had some looks, but I felt like their defense was good. And, you know, we shot 5 for 25 from three, and that's been every loss we've had, that's about what we've shot in a game. And, you know, when we had open looks, you got to be able to stick it. And we didn't do that. But when you play in a tournament, that's the defense you need. That's what advances you. And we did not show up with that. I think we just, you know, thought we were going to go, and we beat them twice before, and it'd be an easy job. And I was worried the last couple days about this game because, you know, their backs are against the wall. They have a dynamic player, and you know, they really got after us tonight.
Yeah, it's like when obviously Olivia goes out with the 2 fouls, they go right in. They hurt you inside in that stretch. You came out third quarter, you did a great job. I don't know that Little scored much at all in the third quarter. You got you right back into the game, got it within 1, and then just could not get that one shot.
Yeah, you know, every time when Olivia got in foul trouble in the second quarter, that's when they went on the run. Olivia picked up that 4th foul early in the fourth quarter. That's when they went on their run, and, you know, she's valuable to us, but we needed to be able to step up and you know, kind of fill those shoes. But you know, like I said, Pueblo, they had us everywhere. They were getting to the free throw line. They hit outside shots, and then they scored it inside. So they did a great job.
Yeah, girls, both of you took your moments to attack the rim. You guys got some sets where you got the lane opened up. It was one of those things where you couldn't get that enough, it looked like. Could you just kind of see the seams finally start to work?
Yeah, I just think when we really spread the floor, it opens up driving lanes, and when we start moving the ball, it also does that same thing. But I think tonight the ball wasn't falling for us, but you're going to have those games, and I think we took the opportunities that we had. It's just we didn't finish all of them, yeah. But I think hopefully next game it'll be better.
Yeah, I mean, Laura, you hit the big 3, draw the foul, you know, get the 4-point play, and it really looked like that kind of boosted this team, and then they just go down and score again. But did you feel like, okay, we can make a run here?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we could make a run, like, at any moment in the fourth or second half, really. And I think defense just killed us. It didn't matter if Mace got in there, drew fouls and hit free throws. It was just defense. We didn't want it enough.
Question for everyone here. Just what is like, even with the season not being over, but what's going through your mind right now about how you reflect on this game and like allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, but also realize, hey, we gotta collect ourselves.
I mean, I think you have to have the memory of Goldfish. You gotta accept that it happened, but tomorrow we need to move on, come in and work harder, and then just hopefully the ball falls in our court the next game, because we just have to move on.
Yeah, I think, going off of her, yeah, we have to have that Goldfish memory, but we also have to learn from this and really take it in. I mean, as much as it hurts, we just gotta remember what this feels like, and I mean, yeah, that's all I have.
Yeah, I just feel like it's not over yet. So I want to see how this team responds, and there's still another championship to win, and it's razor thin on who can advance to the Elite Eight, and we're one of those teams that I think can do that. And so I'm anxious to see how we respond the next couple of days in practice and how we approach. First we got to figure out who we're playing, but once we do that, how we approach our opponent and just go into that regional, just kind of like Pueblo did tonight. Go in there and just play like it's the last game and give it our all. It's a valuable time for a team to be able to play in the regional and to be in those playoff situations, and that's what this team needs. We're a young team. Laura's the only senior, and it's so important that these girls get that experience for future years.
So this is also for everyone. So defensively, it seems like they were controlling the interior, but also from the perimeter, you guys coming out into this third quarter, 3-point shooting ticked up a bit, and then the fourth, when they crept away again, the 3-point shooting fell. What were they doing defensively on the perimeter? Was it just they weren't giving you guys good looks? Was it just where they were? Were they closing fast? Like, especially from a player's perspective, what were they doing?
They were just really aggressive. They didn't even want us to get the ball, so it was really hard to get open. But and the refs weren't calling those fouls, and I think we were just having trouble getting open, helping Kylie get the ball to us, and we didn't even set any good screens either to get us open.
Yeah, I think Pueblo did a great job denying us. There were definitely times where we could not run our sets because they were bumping us so much. But at the same point, when we did get our shots, we just needed to stick them, and like I said earlier, just wasn't falling for us today. But we have to move on and learn from it and just go to the next play.
Coach, you were able to get this the game really close out of halftime. What did you tell your team in the locker room that kind of sparked that?
Well, we just needed to respond. That was the biggest thing, and we didn't play well in that second quarter, and a lot of it had to do with our defense. We gave up 24 points in that second quarter, and this team's got a lot of fight, and so they responded exactly how I thought they would. But as soon as we got it close, and would we cut it to 3 or cut it to 1 point, and we get it right there, and we just, they come down and make another play, and it's like we didn't respond again. And so, I wish we wouldn't have gotten in that big hole going into the second quarter and kept it a little bit closer. But, that's how it goes, and we'll see how it goes, the rest of the year and how we respond.
And then also, you've beat CSU Pueblo twice this year. Did they show you anything different today that you weren't expecting?
Yeah, I thought their defense, it was spot on, Normally they had breakdowns the other two games that we played them, and I don't think there was a play that they ever broke down. They were in us the whole time for 40 minutes, and that was the difference in the game.
Awesome, thank you.
Thanks for the time, you guys.
You bet.
Thanks.